Namaskar. Welcome to the session on balanced diet and deficiency diseases. For your understanding, this topic has been divided under the following headings. First, balanced diet and its importance. Second, components of the diet and their recommended dietary allowance. Third, essential vitamins and its functions in a balanced diet. Fourth, deficiency diseases. And fifth, about the diseases caused by deficiency of proteins, minerals and vitamins. Now first, let us understand what do we mean by a balanced diet. A balanced diet is a diet which gives your body the nutrients needed by it to function efficiently. In order to obtain the proper nutrition from your diet, you need to obtain the majority of your daily calories from fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, lean proteins. A balanced diet comprises of macronutrients like proteins, carbohydrates and fats along with micronutrients which include vitamins and minerals. Each of them has a vital role in maintaining the body functions. These nutrients are derived through a combination of the 5 major food groups, that is fruits and vegetables, cereals and pulses, meat and dairy products and fats and oils. A balanced diet is not a crash diet. It is a way of eating all of the right nutrients that our body needs in order to stay healthy. Each person's body is different and often individuals require a different amount and type of nutrition. This depends on the age, gender, illness and the rate at which one's body works. Now coming to the basics of a balanced diet. To maintain good health, our body needs healthy food and regular exercise. Below are certain facts that cover the basics of maintaining a balanced diet and choosing the healthier options. Eat at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day. Cut down the sugar and saturated fat intake. Drink plenty of water, that is 6 to 8 glasses is usually the recommended amount. Add a fresh squeeze of lemon if needed to get a bit of flavor. Aim for at least 2 portions of fish every week. Reduce the salt intake. It is advised to eat not more than 6 grams of salt in a day. Always eat your breakfast as it provides you with the energy needed for the rest of the day. Use starchy foods as the base of your meals. These act as fuel for the day. Get active. Teenagers and adults are required to exercise moderately for 150 minutes in a week. A brisk walk of 30 minutes daily is usually recommended. A balanced diet is important because our organs and tissues need proper nutrition to work effectively. Without good nutrition, our body becomes more susceptible to disease, infection, fatigue and poor performance. Children with a poor diet run the risk of growth and developmental problems and poor academic performance. Bad eating habits can persist for the rest of their lives. Rising levels of obesity and diabetes in America are prime examples of the effects of a poor diet and a lack of exercise. The USDA reports that 4 of the top 10 leading causes of death in the United States of America are directly influenced by the diet. These are heart diseases, cancer, stroke and diabetes. When it comes to diet, the most current advice given is that eat less or restrict fat. Most of us may feel overwhelmed with conflicting nutrition and diet opinions, but the truth is that deprivation is not the solution, creating a balance is. It is essential to get the right type and amount of foods to support a healthy lifestyle. Now next, moving on to the components of the diet and their recommended dietary allowance. First is fats. Fats provide energy. They store vitamins and synthesize hormones. According to NIN, about 1/5 of our diet or 20% should be devoted to fats of all three kinds, that is polyunsaturated, monounsaturated and omega-3 fatty acids. Vegetable oil used in day-to-day cooking is a major source of visible fat in our diet. To ensure optimal fat quality, the use of a combination of vegetable oils is important. It is suggested to include a blend of various types of oils in the diet. You could juggle between butter, ghee, olive oil, mustard oil, soya bean, sesame and even groundnut oil for different meals. Depend more on unrefined or cold pressed oils versus refined oils. In foods, there are two types of fat, saturated and unsaturated. Unsaturated fat is the good fat. This can help lower cholesterol and provide a source of omega-3, which is a fatty acid that is said to be essential. Fat also helps the body absorb some vital vitamins such as vitamin A, D and E. Nutritional experts generally recommend that unsaturated fats make up a maximum of 35% of a person's daily energy intake. The bad saturated fats should not reach more than 11% of the daily allowance. Unsaturated fats can be found in oily fish such as tuna and salmon, seeds and nuts, avocados, olive oil and sunflower seed oil. Saturated fat can be found in lard and butter, pastries, biscuits and cakes, cream, sour cream and ice cream, hard cheese, pies and sausages. The disadvantages of eating fat is that it raises cholesterol levels, increases the risk of heart attack, puts pressure on our internal organs, can lead to depression, low self-esteem and stress. Now next is carbohydrates. The truth about carbohydrates may be hard to digest, but nutritionists say that they are an important part of a healthy diet. Carbohydrates are the body's main source of energy. In India, 70 to 80% of total dietary calories are derived from carbohydrates present in plant foods such as cereals, millets and pulses. It is suggested that half of the total calories of the day should come from carbohydrates. Carbohydrates from healthy sources such as whole grains, that is brown rice, millets and oats, which have a high nutritive value, should be incorporated in the diet. Next is proteins. About 30 to 35% of the diet should consist of proteins. This could be in the form of milk, pulses, leafy greens, eggs, white meat or sprouts. This is because protein is the main component of all our body cells as well as hair, skin and soft tissues. Moreover, we burn more calories in digesting proteins than carbohydrates. Since men tend to be muscular and usually weigh more than women, they require more protein. The recommended dietary allowance of protein is 60 grams per day for men and 55 grams per day for women. Meat, fish, beans and eggs all provide our bodies with a good source of protein. Protein is essential for the body to develop and repair itself. While pulses such as beans, nuts and seeds are a good source of protein, they do contain high levels of fat. Nuts are high in fiber and are a good alternative to saturated fats, but they have to be eaten in moderation as too much fat can be damaging. Now coming to vitamins and minerals. These micronutrients support metabolism, nerve and muscle function, bone maintenance and cell production. Minerals are inorganic and so minerals from plants, meat and fish easily find their way into the body. Vitamins are fragile compounds and it is difficult to shuttle them as they may be destroyed during cooking or storage. They can be derived from nuts, oilseeds, fruits and green leafy vegetables. Vitamin A, E, B12 and D are vital, and so is calcium and iron. Calcium is needed to keep our bones and teeth strong. Calcium is also needed to regulate muscle contraction, including the heartbeat. It ensures that blood clots normally. Fiber. A meal is incomplete without fiber, that is both soluble and insoluble. Fiber aids in digestion. Vegetables and fruits should be eaten instead of being consumed as juice. Most fruits and vegetables besides potato and corn and whole grains are also foods with a low glycemic index, which means that they do not cause sudden spikes in blood sugar levels and help maintain them. Vitamins are essential for growth and energy. Our body cannot synthesize most of the vitamins, which is why we need to get them from vitamin-rich foods. Vitamin A is thought to stimulate immunity and help form hormones. Low levels of this vitamin can cause dry skin, blindness and poor bone growth. Foods containing vitamin A include mango, watermelon, broccoli and carrots. Vitamin B6 is thought to help in the production of antibodies, which are the most integral part of the human immune system. They form the red blood cells and maintain nerve function. Deficiency of vitamin B6 can lead to confusion, dizziness, irritability and convulsions. Foods rich in this vitamin are dates, pineapple, green pepper and kale. Vitamin C is known to protect the body from oxidative damage. It is essentially an antioxidant and helps boost the body's metabolism. Foods that contain vitamin C include oranges, broccoli, green peppers and kale. Now, next aspect of this particular topic is about deficiency diseases. Now, firstly, what is a disease? Disease is the abnormal condition which makes the body weak and a person cannot perform his normal work. Deficiency diseases are the diseases which occur mainly due to the deficiency of one or more nutrients in the diet over a long period of time. Some examples of how deficiency diseases may be caused are listed below. Deficiency of proteins in the diet results in the development of diseases related to PEM. Kwashiorkor and marasmus are two types of diseases related with protein and energy malnutrition. Kwashiorkor is one type of a deficiency disease related to protein energy malnutrition. It affects mainly children under 5 years of age who do not get protein in their regular diet. Symptoms are child exhibits stunted growth, anemia, swollen legs, discoloration of hair, etc. Children affected by this disease are treated by giving milk, eggs and other protein-rich foods. Marasmus is also a disease related to protein energy malnutrition. It affects mostly infants who feed on their mother's milk who receive less amount of protein in their diet. Symptoms include lean muscles, weak bones, rough skin, weak legs and mental retardation, etc. Treatment is by consumption of protein-rich diet, which has to be consumed by mothers who feed their children with breast milk. Lack of iron in the diet leads to a deficiency disease called anemia. Symptoms are headache, dark patches under the eyes, weakness and feeling tired. Treatment: a balanced diet which includes iron-rich foods such as apples, fish and raisins to avoid anemia. Next is calcium deficiency. Lack of calcium in the diet makes the bones weak and brittle. It can also cause tooth decay. Symptoms are rickets, weak bones and teeth that are prone to cracking, stunted growth, excess bleeding from the wounds. Treatment: diet should include milk, eggs, dairy products and leafy vegetables. Lack of phosphorus in the diet makes the bones weak and brittle. Improper functioning of the heart and muscles. Genetic material in our body are not formed properly. Symptoms are bones and teeth are fragile, disorders in the muscular system. Treatment: diet should contain milk, green vegetables and cereals. Now next let us understand about the diseases caused by deficiency of vitamins. First is vitamin A. Lack of vitamin A in the diet causes loss of vision. Symptoms: night blindness, that is poor vision in dim light, dryness in the mouth. Treatment: diet should contain carrot, mangoes, butter and egg yolk. These will help in development of vision. Lack of vitamin B1 in the diet causes a deficiency disease called beriberi. Symptoms are loss of weight, weak muscles, paralytic effect. Treatment: beans, meat, eggs and corn help in avoiding beriberi. Diet rich in vitamin B1 helps in curing the disease. Lack of vitamin C in the diet causes a deficiency disease called scurvy. Symptoms are bleeding gums, swelling of joints. Moreover, wounds take longer time to heal. Treatment: oranges, tomatoes, lemon, guava and amla are rich in vitamin C. Consuming the above fruits helps us to avoid scurvy. Lack of vitamin D in the diet causes a deficiency disease called rickets. Symptoms are deformed and soft bones, decaying teeth. Treatment: diet should include fish, eggs, milk and butter to avoid rickets. In addition, exposure to sunlight produces vitamin D in the body. Vitamin E causes early aging. Symptoms are wrinkles on face and body and also on the skin. Treatment is that diet should include milk, eggs, etc. Vitamin K. Lack of vitamin K results in delayed clotting of blood. Symptoms: excess bleeding from injuries. Treatment: diet should include fish, liver oil, milk, eggs, etc. A balanced diet is a diet which gives your body the nutrients needed by it to function efficiently. In order to obtain the proper nutrition from your diet, you need to obtain the majority of your daily calories from fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts and lean proteins. A balanced diet comprises of macronutrients like proteins, carbohydrates and fats along with micronutrients which include vitamins and minerals. Each of them has a vital role in maintaining the body's functions. These nutrients are derived through a combination of the 5 major food groups, that is fruits and vegetables, cereals and pulses, meat and dairy products, and fats and oils. A balanced diet is important because our organs and tissues need proper nutrition to work effectively. Without good nutrition, our body becomes more susceptible to disease, infection, fatigue and poor performance. Children with a poor diet run the risk of growth and developmental problems and poor academic performance. Bad eating habits can persist for the rest of their lives. Deficiency diseases are the diseases which occur mainly due to the deficiency of one or more nutrients in the diet over a long period of time. Treatment of deficiency diseases is by consuming the deficient vitamin or mineral in adequate amounts along with following of a healthy, well-balanced diet in the future to avoid any such inadequacies. Thank you.